Morning students, I welcome you to this class, to the students of standard 9. Today we are going to study geography chapter number 4, climate, and we are going to discuss the climate of India, and we are also going to discuss why climate differs from place to place. What are the factors that affects the weather and climate? So let's begin this class with this climate. First of all, whenever we read about climate, we find these two terms similar to each other, weather and climate. Though they seem similar to each other, but there's a little different between these weather and climate. Once we understand what is weather is, it will be easier for us to understand what the climate is. And therefore, let me define the weather. Weather refers to the state of atmosphere at any point of time and space. Weather is the condition of the atmosphere. For example, whenever we see around us and to the skies, and we can easily find out what's the weather today. So when we sometimes say that today is the sunny weather because sun is shining brightly, so we call it as a sunny weather. Sometimes when the wind is blowing, we call it a windy weather. Sometimes when the cloud is around us covering the sky, and we see it is a cloudy weather or rainy weather. So by seeing the condition around us, by seeing the condition of the atmosphere, we find out what's the condition of the atmosphere, and we can say the type of weather today at a present time. So weather refers to the condition of atmosphere, and already you have studied what's the atmosphere. Atmosphere is the envelope of air which covers our earth. Our earth is covered by a layer of gas, and that's the atmosphere. So when we see around us, we can identify, we can easily find out the condition of the atmosphere. So weather refers to the condition of the atmosphere. Now there are some things, there are some few elements of weather, there are few elements of weather, or there are few factors which affects the weather, because we know that weather changes time to time, weather changes frequently, weather doesn't remain same. Morning it may be cloudy, but afternoon it may be sunny, or in the evening it may be rainy. So weather changes very frequently, and what affects this weather is the sunshine, the sun, the heat, and the rain, the cloud, the wind, and these are the factors that affects the weather and the weather changes. So first things that we have studied about what is the weather is. Second thing, what are the factors that affect the weather, and thirdly, weather changes frequently, therefore it doesn't remain same, and it's weather is mm, referred as the condition of the atmosphere for a short period of time. And one more thing is the weather covers a small area. It's a small area, a point of is, as it says, a point of time and space. Weather especially covers a small area. For example, we may see the weather in our area is the cloudy, whereas when we try to find out the weather, what is the weather just 10 kilometer away from us or 5 kilometer away from us, sometimes we may find that, yeah, though it's raining in our place, maybe not raining in the other place, maybe not raining in some areas just away from us. So there may be, it may be shining, it may be shiny weather, it may be some other type of weather. So weather, what's the weather? Weather, I told you that weather covers a small area, it doesn't cover a large area as we talk about the climate. So that's what about the weather. Now once we understand what the weather is, how to find out the weather and what affects the weather, how weather changes, then it will be easy for us to understand the climate. Climates refer to the sum total of weather conditions. Climate is the sum total of weather condition, or in other words, climate is the average weather condition of a place for a longer period of time. Once again I am telling, climate is the average weather condition of a place for a longer period of time. So For example, when we look about the climate of Jammu and Kashmir, it's always cold, and therefore the climate of Jammu and Kashmir is cold climate, and it remains all the time. It doesn't happen that sometime the Jammu Kashmir becomes the climate changes and becomes hot. No, it's always cold weather. Climate is there. So also when we look about the climate of Rajasthan, we always find that the climate of Rajasthan is always, almost all the time, it is hot, and therefore it doesn't change. And therefore climate is the average weather condition of a place, means some kind of weather remains all the time in that place. For example, in Jammu and Kashmir, all the time the weather is like a cold weather, and in Rajasthan it's a dry weather. So that's type of weather always remains, and therefore I call it say sum total of weather, or it is the average weather condition of a place which remains for a longer period of time. The second thing is that with the climate is affected by few factors, like climate is affected by the temperature, climate is affected by the altitude, latitude, and pressure and wind system, relief, ocean current, and distance from the sea. So these are the factors which affects the climate, and climate changes from place to place. As I told you that weather changes frequently, but in other side, climate doesn't change frequently. It remains the same. For example, I told you the climate of the Jammu Kashmir is always the cold, and it doesn't change. So it remains same for a longer period of time. Also, climate covers a large area. When I told you about the weather, I told you this weather covers a small area. It covers a small area, and it changes from place to place, whereas climate covers a large area. For example, the climate of the Jammu and Kashmir, when we say it's the whole Jammu Kashmir is cold. When we say climate of the Rajasthan is hot, so it's almost all the parts of Rajasthan it's a hot climate. So it covers a large area, and also it's for a longer period of time. So these are the difference also we can make between the weather and climate. Now, coming to the climate controls. The climate controls, or before that, climate control, I would like to tell you the climate of India. What's the climate of India? What's the climate of India, or what's the name of the climate of India? So the climate of India is called as the monsoon climate. Now, monsoon, this monsoon word comes from a Arabic word mosim, which means the mosam. Once the Arabic sailors, the history behind it's there, that how this name monsoon came. So once it says that in the olden period of time, the Arabic sailors, when they were coming to India, when they were sailing through the sea, they were traveling to India, and they found that there is a seasonal reversal of the wind. So they found that the wind is changing its direction according to the season. So there is a seasonal reversal or seasonal change of the wind. So sometimes the wind blows from the southwest part, whereas sometimes it blows from the northeastern parts. So when there is a seasonal reversal of the wind, they called it as the monsoon climate, or this monsoon came from the Arabic word mosim, and which means the mosam, because the climate of India is controlled by these monsoon winds. Okay, so because of this monsoon wind, the climate of India changes, and therefore we have mainly three seasons, which these seasons are the cold weather seasons, and the hot seasons, summer seasons, and the rainy season. So these are the main three seasons of India, which are mainly governed, mainly controlled by the seasonal change reversal, seasonal change of wind. Wind changes its direction, as I told you that sometime in some period of time during the, especially during the rainy or summer season, the wind blows from the southwestern parts and carries the rain to India. So that's what about the summer or the rainy season, when the wind blows from the southwestern parts, from the Arabian Sea or Bay of Bengal, and then brings the rain to India. Whereas in the winter seasons, the wind blows from the northeastern parts or from the central India, and therefore it brings the dry winds or the cold winds from the central India or from the northeastern parts. So in this way we see, because of this wind changes its direction and the climate also changes in India. So mainly we have three types of climates in India. Now we are going to move. One more thing I want to tell you, that sometime the climate of India is also called, the climate of India is called as the tropical monsoon climate. Let me tell you that India is located in the tropical and subtropical region. Mainly India is located in the tropical region, and that's why, okay, it's located at the Tropic of Cancer, and the Tropic of Cancer is passing through just the middle of India, and therefore we can say that location of India, when we look to the globe, when we see about the the different latitudes, we see that India is mainly located in the tropical regions in the northern hemisphere, and therefore we call the climate of India is the tropical monsoon climate. That's the name of the climate of India, because the India is located in the tropical area, and therefore the climate of India is called the tropical monsoon climate. Why monsoon? Because I told you, it is the climate of India is mainly controlled by the monsoon winds. So that's what the name of the climate is. Sometimes we also call the climate of India is having the mixture of tropical as well as the subtropical. So the reason is the Tropic of Cancer is passing through. The Tropic of Cancer is passing through the middle of India and dividing India into two hemispheres. The northern part of India falls in the subtropical regions near to the temperate zones, and the southern part of India falls in the tropical zones, and therefore because of the Tropic of Cancer passing through the middle of India, dividing India into two parts, the northern part falls in the subtropical zones as well as in the southern part falls in the tropical zones, and therefore it's the mixture of the tropical and subtropical climate. Moving to next, the climatic control. These are the factors which controls the climate, not only of India, but we see the different parts of the earth, different continents have a different types of the climate. All the part of the earth do not have the same type of climate. The climate of India differs from place to place. Some places the climate is hot, some places it is too cold, some places it is moderate, and therefore what are the factors that affects this climate change and why this climate differs from place to place. So we call them as the climatic control, or the factors which affects the climate, and this is the factors that affecting the climate, and because of this the climate changes from place to place. Number one is the latitude. When we speak about the latitudes are the, when we draw the globes and we see that the lines that move from west to east direction parallel to the equator, this middle line which divides the earth into two, though these are imaginary lines, not the actual lines, but these are the imaginary lines, but these lines which move parallel to equator from west to east are called the latitudes. Now what's the latitude tell us? Why the latitudes? These imaginary lines are the latitudes, lines of latitudes. Okay, these latitudes help us to find out the location of a place. We can easily identify the location of place. As I told you, our India is located in the tropical areas, and the Tropic of Cancer is passing through the middle part of India. How we understood? Because when we see the latitude, so latitude, this latitude shows the location of a place, and we know that the earth receives the different amount of sunlight. The earth receives different amount of sunlight. So we know the equatorial part, this is the equatorial middle part, the sun receives the earth receives the vertical rays of the sun in these equatorial areas. The sun rays directly falls into this equatorial, the middle part of India, therefore having the high temperature in this area. Whereas when we go to the polar areas, the North Pole and the South Pole, these polar areas, the sun rays falls slanting. The sun's rays are slanting, and these areas are away from the sun, and therefore receives very less temperature, very less heat from the sun, and therefore causing northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere, these areas are cold climate. So you see, because of this, the latitude in different places, the sun's heat reaches in different amount, therefore causing the changes in temperature and also changes in the climate. Next thing is the altitude. Second factor is the altitude. Altitude mainly differs the height of a place. It refers to the height of a place. We know that as with the height we know that the atmosphere, the density of the atmosphere, becomes very thin, and also with the height, when we travel to the high areas, we see that the density of the air, the density of the atmosphere is becoming thin, and also the temperature fall. With the height, the temperature fall, and therefore definitely we can identify, we can easily understand when the places which are located in the high altitude, the places which are located in the hilly areas, the hilly areas, for example, the Jammu and Kashmir, which are in the Himalayan areas, the hilly areas having the cold temperature, the cold climate, whereas the plains having the high temperature. So that is also the reason the height of a place. Height of a place also matters and changes the climate. The next one is the pressure and wind system. We know that on the earth there is a different pressure zones. We have a different pressure zones, the high pressure areas, the low pressure areas. So therefore different pressure areas. Now we know that the area which receives more temperature, and in that area, especially when the earth becomes hot, the air becomes the hot, and also we know that hot air easily rise to the upside, and therefore the cold airs, the air from the colder areas then comes to this area. So in this way there is a movement of the air from the high pressure from the low pressure area to the high pressure area, and from return high pressure to low pressure area. So because of this, we know that the sea water becomes when you see an ocean, water becomes hot faster. Because of the sunshine, the water of the sea and ocean becomes hot faster, and therefore they move to the land carrying the rains, because that causes the rain, and from the air from the earth moves to the ocean. So because of this pressure and wind system, okay, the pressure and wind system, also the rain and also the temperature differs from place to place. Next one is the relief. When we speak about the relief means the different landforms, the different landforms of the earth. We have different places on the earth. We have plateaus, we have plains, and also we have mountains. So because of this relief means referring to the landform, different landforms. We know that in India we have hills and mountains and the plains and the plateaus. So how this affect the climate? We know that because of the hills and mountains, the wind is not easily able to move to different places. So especially the areas behind the hill and mountains do not get the rainfall much, because the air is blocked by the hill and mountains, especially the Himalayan mountain we have in India, and that is like a wall, and therefore the winds easily not able to cross. So the places behind the hills and mountains, we have different hills and mountains even in the peninsular plateaus of India, the peninsular part of India. So because of the hill and mountains, when the air is not able to move behind the hills and mountains, and therefore those areas get very little the rainfall. So because of this relief, different landforms, also the rainfall is affected, and also the climate changes. And then we have the ocean currents. Ocean currents, we know that in ocean we find that in ocean also there is a movement of water from the high current to low current areas. So there is a movement of water and therefore this also, the ocean currents, the tides, ocean currents and the tides also causing the climate of the coastal areas. Because of this high, the water from the high current areas to the low currents, and because of the high tides and low tides, the wind causes the changes in the climate of the coastal areas, and therefore coastal areas mainly all the time having the moderate type of climate, because there is a interchanging of the winds there, and because of that the almost the coastal area remains the moderate temperature. And then distance from the sea, we know the distance from the sea, the area which are near the sea and ocean, which I told you as the coastal area, receives having the moderate climate, because there is a changing interchange of the the wind, because of the ocean currents, because of the tides, and because of that the area which are near the sea and ocean experience the moderate type of climate. For example, Kerala, Tiruvananthapuram, these are the areas which are coastal area, receives the moderate climates, humidity is high, whereas the it remains as the moderate. Whereas the places away from the sea are called having the extreme climate. The places which are away from the sea and oceans, and they have the extreme climate. In the extreme climate means it is very hot in summer and very cold in winter. Whereas in the coastal areas there is all the time it is same, neither so hot neither so cold. So that's all about the climate. We have understood about the climate, the different factors affecting the climate. I hope I understood this class, and in the next class we will see the rest of the things. That's all for today. Thank you.